everyone, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Pens with Marley and Avi, who loves to sleep in that spot on the couch. Baby's asleep, so I have the chance to film a video. And this is about a pen I bought at the Dutch pen show back in May. And we didn't buy all that much at the pen show. We brought our child, our little nugget, who was not even a year old. She was the youngest at the pen show, I'm pretty sure. And it was really fun to go there. It was very crowded, like super crowded. I did not expect it, but it's very fun. And I bought a Kaweco that I might do a video about, and also a custom pen. And I have it actually in my journal. I have an empty case here. I actually used it in my journal today, so I forgot. It's a pen maker from Poland, I believe. And I tried to look up how to pronounce the maker's name. Or the brand name, because I believe there's two people working in the company, and I think it's like Drewnem Pisane, but I'm probably gonna say Drewnem Pisane because I'm butchering it anyway. So they make lovely, beautiful pens, and I'm gonna show you a close-up and also tell you a little bit more about how they make these pens. Anyway, let's switch a shot and get to it. Alright, we'll start with this little gray background, our beautiful ottoman right here serving as a little table. And this is a beautiful pen, right? It's very unique, and I've never really seen pens like this in real life. I'm trying to get it to focus properly. And I fell in love with it immediately. We did a couple of rounds at the pen show, as in we walked through all the rooms and made sure that we saw all the vendors, and I saw a bunch of beautiful pens, right? But I wanted to get something unique that I just hadn't seen before, and I wouldn't just randomly order online from a brand that I had not seen before. That doesn't mean that all the well-known brands are stupid or something, but I just wanted something very different. And this brand, Drewnem, Pisane, this Polish brand, they make their own blanks, and these blanks, so let me put a white background on there, or at least a lighter background right now. This brand makes their own blanks, and these ones with all the lovely flowers in them are actually made with real flowers, and they pour them into resin. Or no, they don't pour the flowers into resin. They arrange the flowers in a way that they like, pour the resin over it, and then they have a blank, and then they made a pen out of it. And of course they do use other materials like this beautiful glitter, which is not as present here, but there is some flakies. But here, we have beautiful shimmery material that is not flowery, but still very nice. And they mix that all themselves. Now, of course, I don't necessarily know what kind of flowers these are. I just know that I really enjoy looking at this pen, and that it makes me really happy. Like, it's just a gorgeous work of art. I visited their website, of course, to prepare for this video, and now I want more of their pens. They don't have a lot of these on their website right now. I think there's like one or two for sale. They do a lot of wood pens as well. But yeah, if you can snag one up, I would do it. And also, like, if you go to pen show, try to find them, because they're super nice and they deliver very beautiful pens. When I got the pen, it came in a box naturally, but because we live in a small house, I tossed it already. But it also came with a free pen sleeve. This is a leather pen sleeve, which is very nice. But yeah, it is beautiful. The nib on this. Now, I might change the nib out on this. They let me choose nib size. They let me choose two-tone or not two-tone. There were a couple of options, but they were all Bach nibs. And that is fine, but this nib is just not my favorite, right? It writes fine, but I'm not super impressed, which, like, that's fine. I don't have to be impressed with this nib. I'm impressed by this beautiful work of art right here. I'll do a writing sample for you because that's part of the game. But first, a size shot. It's a fairly large pen. Sometimes I think it's a little too large for me, but it's not very heavy, so I can definitely still use it. It's not a heavy pen. Posting, I mean, I guess you could do it, but it doesn't post deeply, and I don't think you're meant to do it. So I would say not a posting pen. It is a twist cap, not friction fit. It doesn't take too many turns to undo it. So it is okay, quick. It's not a fast, grabby pen, right? At the pen show, I also bought a diamine ink, and I totally forgot the name of it, so I'm gonna cut here and look that up. Alright, the ink that I bought at the pen show is Diamine Master of Puppets, and it is extremely sheeny, and also it dries out in this pen. Now, I don't know if that's the property of the ink or of this pen, because I've only had this ink in this pen. So your mileage may vary with that. I honestly think it might be the ink because it's so saturated and so sheeny, but I'll give you a writing sample and then we'll see if it starts up. It might not start up right away. All right, twist it off, and one more shot at that Bach nib. I think it is a number 6 nib, by the way. It's quite large. All right, I'm gonna try and write down the name of this brand legibly. So my butchering, yeah, see, it doesn't start up right away. My butchering of the name does not hinder you in looking it up. Okay, that's a D. We'll start that over. Okay, D-R-N-E-M. Don't know the model name. Model question mark. Bach nib, which is fine. Like, it's smooth. They smooth it out for me, so they do also do that. But the experience is just like, nah, it's a Bach nib. I chose the two-tone because I thought it would match really nicely. Like, there's some cool tones in this cap and then some really warm tones right here. The ink is Diamine Master of Puppets, and I'm assuming the ink is making it dry out. Maybe I should do an ink review on this, and I'll just like scratch so I can show you the sheen. The nib is not like flexible, it's just Bach nib. And I was trying to figure out what nib size is this, and I thought I got a broad, but this doesn't look like a broad, so I actually don't remember anymore. I can't tell you. Honestly, to me, it looks more like a medium than a broad, so I'm gonna write that medium. Medium. And it might be a lie, but who knows? Anyway, very impressed with how they made this pen. Nib, take it or, I can take it or leave it. But yeah, they do lovely work. Their Instagram, I'll link it below, is very interesting because they show you in reels how they make their pens. And honestly, I love watching those. So yeah, it's a really nice pen, and I can probably show you some sheen on this. If I can't, then I'm gonna curse. It's so sheeny, you guys, but like, ooh, there we got it. See, it's very sheeny. I like the ink, but I don't like how like dry it is. Anyway, that was it for this. And I hope you enjoyed. I enjoyed making this video, finally talking about the pen that I got at the show. If you come to the show ever and you see me, say hello, because I always like that. I love pen shows, and I love buying pens, and I love saying hello to people. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time. Bye.